Fastball right there for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in it. Ender Inciarte will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Span is there, and he has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 12.
Anthony Gose will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Hit hard to short. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. Freddie Freeman stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category.
Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Adonis Garcia steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Tommy Lane is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. First delivery to him on the way. Nick Markakis checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this. And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And now third base coach Bo Porter's going to wave him on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he is in there. Ruben Tejada will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Ground ball left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. But even despite the drop, this becomes a double play, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Thomas Jones.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Grounded to third. A quick out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
And he's right in there among the National League leaders. 5th best at the moment. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Sam Dyson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Dyson.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
The pitcher,
Julio Teheran, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Runners on the move for second, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ender Inciarte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 7-0. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Anthony goes. Digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Freddie Freeman will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now as the blowout continues.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Third baseman, number 13.
Standing in now, Adonis Garcia. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that...
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow. Striding into the box, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Clevenger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Parker makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly... Buster Posey steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Buster Posey.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tehran has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Goes is under it. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Mitch Moreland is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. This is pulled into right. Markakis is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Brandon Crawford will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Giants are down 1-2-3. Lead look. Hunter Strickland will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ruben Tejada stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Stepping in now, Jace Peterson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. One-0 count. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Now batting, pitcher.
Julio Tehran steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Mariano Ozuna will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ender Inciarte tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far. Anthony goes, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Freddie Freeman will get a shot here in a bases loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Span moving to his left. And that's the third out. Braves will strand 3. Jamie Benjamin will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Here it comes on 0-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Jarrett Parker stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, I got to tell you, if he did hit this thing, the kayakers might be scrambling for that one out in the cove. You're going to see where it is, and that thing's catching an awful lot of the plate, but he just couldn't get on top of it. Maybe a missed opportunity right there.
Chopped foul wide of first. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Russell Franklin will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and he's safe. Denard Span will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Eric Goodell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adonis Garcia comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. This is skied out to deep center field. Back goes Span at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And after the leadoff triple, this is just a case of a guy taking care of business out there with a runner in scoring position. All he's trying to do is get something airborne here, and that's mission accomplished as he gets the easy sacrifice fly.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Up next
Into the box now, Ruben Tejada. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing hard liner to left center. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now in the box, Jace Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. Hunter Pence will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Buster Posey will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
First baseman number 18.
Mitch Moreland will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Gose is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop, number 35.
Giants down to their final out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Matt Duffy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
summertime by the bay. AT&T Park in San Francisco. Second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two. Next on the show, Matt Keane, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Ender Inciarte heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
The left fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
I just think they were sort of flat in the opener. They didn't play with a whole lot of inspiration, and that was reflected in the final score.
And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Anthony Gose will dig in now with a chance to do some damage here. And as you can see on that graphic, he enters play 8th in the National League in RBIs.
Well, and you know, guys, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
I've been really impressed with the way he's swinging the bat lately. 15 straight games now, and people are really starting to take notice of that streak.
First things first, here's a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Nick Markakis will stand in. And he's having a great season so far. Currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Hey, well, this vet still got it. You know, sometimes you see power really drop off when a guy gets up there in age. But not this guy.
Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Mike Minor gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He always seems to come through in the clutch. He doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2. And Pence swings and misses there for strike 3, and he's out number 2. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Andrew Lowry will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Kane into the windup. First pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. Span is there, and he has it for the first out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Jace Peterson will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left. Mitch Moreland will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, that's another pitch right down the middle, though. So he's gotten away with it so far, but I think he's given him a little bit too much to hit here.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. Brandon Crawford digs in as one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, as he's got a 10-game hitting streak to his credit. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Matt Duffy will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded on the hop. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ender Inciarte will stand in for the second time here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Kane has his target. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, let's check out the Braves' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days, and we'll remind you that we'll have all of them here on the show. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
In now is Pedro Alvarez as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, third baseman.
Adonis Garcia stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Thomas Jones will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Second baseman.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte's there. One away.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nick Markakis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Chopped at the plate. To Crawford for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crouch and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Striding into the box, Jace Peterson. He reached on a single in his first try. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Kane sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Mike Minor gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High in the air out to center field. Span giving chase. And that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta as Denard Span will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these two teams wrap up this three-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hey fans, a reminder to take Bart to the ballgame the next time you visit AT&T Park. From the Embarcadero or Montgomery Street BART stations, hop on any special N-Line Uni train or enjoy a 15-minute walk along the waterfront to AT&T Park. Fans, a reminder that our series with the Braves continues here tomorrow afternoon. Good seats are still available at any stadium ticket window, or visit us online at the home of the 2010 World Series champs, sfgiants.com. A reminder, fans, that the 4th and King Street train station is located 1 block west from the ballpark. Special train service is available to and from all Giants home games.
Chop this one right side. Underhanded flip, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Inciarte, 2 down. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there. And, you know, he's gotten ahead of every single...
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Ender Inciarte will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Kane's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category.
Yeah, and when a guy can post numbers like that, his teammates just expect him to produce game after game. He's a hit machine for them.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Span. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Pedro Alvarez will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
Third baseman,
Adonis Garcia bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive someone. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves. Mitch Moreland will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte is there, and that's the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
And there you see him, Matt. 3rd in the National League at the moment in that category. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Nick Markakis makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Nick Markakis.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Tommy Lane will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ruben Tejada will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in to Crawford for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's Thomas Jones will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Russell Franklin comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Joe Panik will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Back here in San Francisco, Seventh inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Sam Dyson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jace Peterson will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Back goes Span at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Mike Minor stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under at Pence. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ender Inciarte ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Down. Denard Span will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, and you can find him one spot off the top. 2nd in the National League right now. So it's not too surprising to see him pitching like he is in this one. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish this one out and keep that shutout intact.
Hunter Pence stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Buster Posey will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The throw into second, and he is in there. Mitch Moreland will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Anthony goes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The batter,
Pedro Alvarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch to first, Moreland's there, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to 3rd here. Adonis Garcia will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead. Nick Markakis will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Duffy is able to look this one in just past the 3rd base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Andrew
Lowry will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
Minor has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball called for strike two. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Matt Duffy will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's two straight pitches right down the middle.
This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Garcia is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. In there, strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Chris Heston come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Ruben Tejada comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Jace Peterson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Mike Minor steps in for a fourth plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on third. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are two away. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. In the air out to straightaway left. Franklin sprinting after it, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. We'll see. Russell Franklin will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. Working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Alexi Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Alexi Ramirez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Miners ready. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Nobody on. Slow little grounder left side. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. First delivery to him on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Hunter Pence will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 5-0. Good night from San Francisco.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mike Minor, his 23rd win of the season. The loss goes to Matt Cain. He falls to 6-8. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.